What's up, guys? Moclefmusic is back with another saxophone tutorial. And for today's lesson, we'll be treating the embouchure. Embouchure, right? Yeah. Okay, now moving forward. If you're just joining us, we need you to hit that subscribe button you like, and don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to share to family and friends, like I always say, so that every saxophonist that needs to watch and learn from this video, especially beginners, will be able to reach the video and then watch and learn. So without wasting your time, let's move over to listening to what the embouchure really is before, going into the practical aspects of it. Now, what is embouchure? Simply put, the embouchure is the mouth placement on your mouthpiece. That is it. Okay, I know you're expecting me to give you a Cambridge definition or maybe a definition from Google as to what the mouth placement is, but trust me, this is all your embouchure is about. Now, let's move over to the practical aspect where we'll have your mouthpiece, also have the neck of your saxophone. So we'll see how we can fit those two together, and also how you place your mouth on the saxophone, and then how you play, or rather bring out your air into your mouthpiece. That's it. So here is your mouthpiece and here is your neck. So now we have our mouthpiece and then we have our neck. What do? We have to, with your right hand, if you're right-handed and if you're left-handed, you place the mouthpiece on your left hand. You gradually see what you do. You just have a really good grip. See what I'm doing? I'm using my 2 fingers and I'm fixing the ligature, the screw on the ligature in between those 4 fingers. You can see clearly, right? So I can have a good grip, so that way when I'm fixing the mouthpiece into the neck, I am firmly holding the ligature against the reed and the mouthpiece. Now, the reason why this is very important is because if you just pick up your mouthpiece and then try to fix it into the neck of the saxophone, what will happen is there will be friction from the cork bit, or rather between the cork and the mouthpiece, and then what happens is it gradually begins to dismantle your setup. Now, for those of you just joining us, you need to head over to my previous video and go watch my video on how to set up your mouthpiece, so that way when you come over here to watch this video, you understand everything we're doing. Now, moving forward, once you have your grip together, you want to gradually screw in. You keep screwing, and while you're screwing, see what I do? I roll it in, and with my left hand, I'm holding the bottom part of the neck. See? You hold it this way, and then you gradually screw in. You can hear that sound, right? You hear that squeaking sound. Now, the reason why that's happening is because this is a very brand new neck that I have. And then I had to get this because of the purpose of this video, to let you guys know, when you have something like this, what do? You get your cork grease. Now, there's something called a cork grease. It's just a cork grease, like the name implies, grease. So you pick up, you open the cork grease, and then you do you apply it on the cork. That way, it becomes really smooth and slippery. And then you could apply just a bit inside, the mouthpiece, just there, right there at the edge. So that way, once you fix it in, and then you keep rolling, and then rolling, and then rolling. And then as you're rolling, there's one more thing you need to take note of. You have to apply pressure from your right hand and your left hand. That's from the part where you have your mouthpiece, from the part where you also have the neck. Now, for those that are left-handed, your mouthpiece will be on your left hand, and the neck will be on your right hand. So all you have to do is apply pressure from both ends, whichever situation you find yourself in, whether you are right-handed or left-handed. And then you keep rolling. Now, don't forget to apply your cork grease so that you don't have this sound, okay? So you keep going. This is a squeaking sound, by the way. So all you have to do is keep going until you get to the point where you know that this is where you're supposed to stay, to have your pitch in check. All right. So once you have that in place, you're good to go. Right. So that's it. I could give you a bit of an example on how to place your mouth, but just hold on for this very little information I'm about to pass on to you. Now, this is how you should place your mouth on the mouthpiece. You can practice this. Don't forget, practice it. Now let's go. You see how I'm holding it with my left hand, and then I'm using these 3 fingers here to place right here on, what is this called? Don't ask me, I just know how to play, right? You place your 3 fingers there, and you place this one here, and then you bring it to your mouth. And then there's something that is called the lip over teeth embouchure. Now, for me, this is my personal best. Now, we also have the lip over lip embouchure. Now, if I go over from the beginning, from what I just said, for the lip over teeth embouchure, you roll your lower lip. See, you roll it. And then you place your upper teeth on the mouthpiece. Now, if you look clearly into my mouthpiece, what do you see? You can see that right on top of my mouthpiece, I'm having a BG mouth cushion. Now, what's a mouth cushion? Well, for those of you that don't know, a mouth or teeth cushion is a cushion or something like a rubber-like material that you place on top of your mouthpiece to help stop that vibrating sensation you have when you play, when you fixing your ear into the saxophone, so that you don't have that that vibrating sensation that that turns your brain. As an African, I'm sure you understand. Now, if you're white, I'm sorry if you don't understand what I mean. Okay, now moving forward, that's how you place. That's the first placement. Your lip over teeth. I go over that again. You roll your lower lip. Right? And then you place your upper teeth on what? On top of the mouthpiece. So if I do that slowly, you have this. You roll. And then you place your upper teeth. And then what happens? What happens is your upper lip automatically closes down to close what? Your upper teeth. So that way you don't look like this. So that way you're supposed to look like this. Right? So that's what? See? Your lip is closing it. Now, that's for that. Now, for the lip over lip embouchure, all you have to do is what? As the name implies, lip, you roll your lip. Over lip, you roll your lip, which means you roll your lower lip and also roll your upper lip. So if I show you that as an example, you have this. You roll your lower lip. And then what? You roll your upper lip. And then when you do that, what happens? You have this. Ooh. Nice. So that way it looks like this. Not like, or like, looks like. Okay. Capiche? So, now that we have the lip over teeth embouchure and the lip over lip embouchure, what do? This is how it's going to sound if I have my embouchure placed on the mouthpiece and then try to sound the notes with just the neck and the mouthpiece. So for this example, we're having what? The lip over teeth. So the lip over teeth. And then you blow. You have this. Now, for the lip over lip, all you have to do is what? You place the lip over lip on the mouthpiece. And then when you do that, you have this. Right? And then guess what? When you blow your air or you fix your air into your mouthpiece, what do you get? You get this. That's it. So guys, all you have to do is practice both types of embouchure so that way you gradually get to evolve into whichever one works for you. For me personally, I choose what? The lip over teeth. That's how I mastered it. So all you have to do, like I said earlier in this video, is what? Subscribe to my channel, you like, and don't forget to share. Now, there's one more thing. I need you to hit that notification bell so that whenever I post videos like this, you can come over, you watch, and then you learn. So right now is what? It's a goodbye from Moclefmusic.